he's saying now.
So we are officially out on the road.
On the road.
On the road.
Having a little drive.
I was thinking about this the other day. So this is 2 years, 4 months after picking up the kit.
Okay.
Is that right? Because we picked it up in December.
We did.
Not last year.
No, so yeah.
Not the year before. Was it 22?
It's got to be in it, 22. No,
21.
21.
Yeah, so 2 years, 4 months.
Yeah, thereabouts.
We'd have had it done a lot sooner if the engine hadn't have imploded.
Yes,
Probably.
Well, all for the love of the build, we decided to build it again.
And it's nice to get it to a level of finish in which we're happy going forward that it's going to be perfectly long term.
Yeah.
You definitely should have worn a hat.
Oh mate, I'm going to lose my hair, it's gone.
Yeah.
And we're only doing 40 mile an hour. Wait till we do like 60 to 70. This hair is going to be...
Well, we made the assumption the mics probably won't work particularly well after 40. Who knows? We'll have a chat on local roads at a slower speed.
Yeah.
And then we'll just go for a drive and see how we feel. I mean, this is my first time. Never been in it before.
So I want to say it's our first drive, but it's not.
It's my first drive.
It's Dom's first drive. But I had quite a few
breakdowns?
teething issues.
Breakdowns? The breakdown tally's rather strong.
The breakdown tally is rather strong.
What's your most amount of breakdowns in one outing?
Probably like my actual first drive was probably the most.
How many times do you reckon you broke down?
Well, I'd say within a mile, I broke down about 12 times. So I was out all day, went to your unit, I see you, then I went to my mum's and I went to MB Specials, and then I was on my home, did about 40 minutes to get home, got stuck in a bit of traffic, and then it literally about a mile from my house, it decided to cut out, which, as you can imagine, was pretty annoying considering I just built it, first drive out, everything was going so amazing, and then bosh. So then turned it off, turned it on, it started fine. I thought, oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Happy days.
We love a self-fix.
Got across the lights and it died again. And it did that pretty much all the way home for about 15 metres and then it would die, 15 metres and it would die. Just about got home onto the drive and it would die again. So
we went through quite a bit of fault finding as well, didn't we? Because it wasn't as simple-ish issue. Because this is such an old car, the OBD will only tell you so much.
Yep.
This is on standalone, so then you have to speak to the mapper to get him to dial into it to see what kind of issues you're getting, what you're logging and all that kind of stuff. So it ended up just being, we thought it was a fuel pump, definitely fuel related.
Yeah.
But what it was when it was spec'd, the fuel pump was slightly underrated, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The supply to it. So we upped the supply?
Well, so because the fuses are resettable fuses, they're on the BCU. Jay could have upped the amperage just by changing some of the hard wire, but where it is, it's quite hard to get to. So,
well, plus everything's built now.
Yeah.
So it's limiting the amount of what you have to do.
And then if you do eventually go turbo, then the fuel pump is going to need to be a bigger supply then, which the BCU wouldn't be able to do. So then we would have to hardwire it. So what we've done is we went directly from the battery to the back with a 20 amp supply.
Yep.
And then we use the old fuel pump wire to switch a relay, and then we've got a new cable that feeds the pump.
Which will be able to feed the pump now, the pump whenever, turbo, whatever.
Yeah. And massive shout to Simtech, because he was a great help trying to diagnose it and help me. And he even got me some new cables with crimps and everything on overnight. So yeah, massive shout to Jay, because he really helped us out so we could go to the
top
MK.
Stuff.
And big thanks to Foji, James as well, down at Foji, who did the mapping.
For 300 technical phone calls.
Yeah, for 300 technical phone calls, dialing in, testing it out, trying to help me diagnose what the fault was.
From 200 miles away.
From, over 200 miles away down in Cornwall. So massive shout out, because otherwise we wouldn't have been on the road, but yeah.
And now you've done what, 2,500 miles fault free?
Yeah, so we did 160 to MK and then I did another 50 or so. Yeah, probably closer to 300 now, because I've had quite a few drives in it.
So the bigger question is, are you enjoying it?
I love it.
Yeah?
Absolutely love it.
Is it what you thought it was going to be? Because obviously you had a Ford Crossflow in an old Westfield.
Yeah.
This is completely different different setup. Obviously, you've built it to more of a spec of how you wanted it rather than just off the shelf.
Yes.
The road's really low in the middle, so we're trying to avoid the crest.
But I don't know why I come down it, because I've done it before and I was like, it's a low road, I shouldn't have come down it.
But yeah, I mean, would you say to people, definitely build it?
Oh, 100%. It's amazing.
Because you get to spec it how you want, don't you?
Yeah, so obviously with a Westfield, I bought it built and I did some of my own stamping on it, but this is everything mine, like, I love it. And the smile it puts on your face when you just put your foot down a little bit, use some of that horsepower in a safe manner.
Yeah, of course. And the thing is, you have to remember, when you're building one of these, if you've never had a kit car before, it has no roof, it has no doors. You can put a roof and doors on, but it's worse than a convertible when it rains, when it's windy. So you need to be sort of mindful. This is a fair weather car. If you're using it as a tractor, you're probably going to get wet. It's going to get stone chipped. So go on, give it a little. That's wicked, isn't it?
Quality, innit? And that was just a small pull.
But yeah, no,
you can hear it.
you have to be prepared for all the things that come with a kit car, like the fact that your hair will vanish.
Yep.
You'll never get to a destination looking like the way you left home with a beard, or your beard's going to be like this, your hair's going to be like this. I mean, if you want the Bravo, what was his name? Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo slick back.
Bit of spray in there and then go for a drive. Ideal.
But the thing is, like, obviously we're just going around town, we're just doing a nice little drive, so I wouldn't bother. But if I was doing a longer journey, I'd definitely put a hard helmet on.
Oh, for sure.
Because obviously if the stone hits you, I ain't got a windscreen, but some people do. So
Yeah, I mean, I can feel wind about sort of here upwards. It sort of kicks the air over your head, but it does, I think it's this. I think the air hits that and it just sort of, I mean, my beard is just kind of getting a little bit of waft from the side. Normally you'd fit a windscreen and have them,
the little
deflectors
side.
at the side, just to sort of kick the air up and above. And I mean, we're having a chat at 40, 50 mile an hour.
Yeah.
You're not having to shout. I don't know how it's coming across on the video, but it is easily acceptable. But at 60, 70, the road noise, the wind noise on your ears, I'd probably recommend wearing ear defenders or something similar.
Yeah.
But you don't build it, it's the same as a motorbike. It's exactly the same situation. It's just so planted, so planted. You don't even feel like there's a bit of lift, you're not sliding.
It feels so nice. It's just nice to be out in it. The sun's shining all bit. It is probably about 8 degrees.
Yeah, it's not warm.
It's not warm, but in the summer, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
Oh, for sure.
Hit some track days, do some touring.
But yeah, I mean, it feels like a road legal go-kart. There's no lift, there's no turn, you don't slide around, you're well supported. He's going to go round this roundabout. Just so steady.
Yeah.
So steady.
No noises, nice and silent.
And I think this is the best way to have legal fun on the road.
Yeah.
Because that was 30, 40 mile an hour and it just feels so fast because you can just sort of plant it and just hold it on the line of where you're going to start to slip and just have an absolutely thrilling time.
Yeah. I love it.
I can't imagine what a turboed or a 300 horsepower one of these is like.
It's going to be mental.
Mental. Absolutely mental.
I can't recommend it enough to people to, like, if you want to build one, get yourself in one to make sure you can fit.
And you can build one of these on a budget. And when I say a budget, you buy a brand new kit, cheapest MK one's probably between 10 and 12,000 £. An MX-5's probably £1,000.
Yeah.
So for sub 15 grand, you can build yourself arguably a new sports car.
Yeah.
Or you could buy one already built, you'll get a second-hand one for 8 and above.
Yeah.
For a fairly nice one, with a reasonably good pedigree. Amazing fun.
Oh,
amazing fun. And the world is your oyster.
I know, like, obviously building it, we've had some issues with the engine, little setbacks, breakdowns and all that. It's a nightmare, but now I'm in it and I'm driving it and I've put some miles in on it. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
And the thing is, you know where everything is.
Yeah.
You know every little button, every knob, every bolt, every nut. You know what every size of everything is, where it comes from. If you need to replace it, where you buy the bits to replace it, all that kind of stuff.
Or make the bits.
Or go and see MB and do an MB special.
Do you know what's weird as well? These mirrors, look how close the person behind us looks in the mirror. It's like
It literally looks like they're parked on our bumper, but
Yeah.
really, they're like 3 foot, 4 foot.
Yeah, it's so mental.
Pheasant.
Pheasant. Oh, I don't want to hit one of them. That would do some damage.
What is funny is all the things you don't really hear in a car. So you can hear little stones flicking up in the carbon fibre arches. They have that sort of plasticky crash noise,
Yeah.
like a ticking noise.
You can hear your gearbox. You can hear the diff,
It is, yeah, because you can hear all these noises that in a normal car you'd be sheltered away from.
and you think, oh, what's that? Oh no, no,
Yeah,
that's all
why
right.
is it squeaking? Why is it doing this noise? You can just hear the wheels turning,
Yeah,
and it adds to the
element.
the elements and the theatrics of this kit, and that's what makes it so raw to drive. It is compared with a motorbike. Quite a lot of people who've had motorbikes or kit cars would have had both, because it's that kind of, you're used to being out in the elements, enjoying it, getting a feel for it. Because this at 30 versus any road car, how fast, how nice, it just is totally different.
It is. But I love like all the hands-free buttons, everything like that. It makes for such an enjoyable drive. Like all I'm literally doing is changing gear. Everything else is on the steering wheel, so I
Yeah.
can focus, dial in. Obviously, I've got my gauges right in front of me for everything. I can monitor everything, and we can have some fun.
Yep. Still indicating. You have to remember not, it's on now.
Yeah, I have to remember to turn the indicator
Yeah.
off because it's quite clever. It is quite clever. I can press it once, and it will do 3 flashes, so like an overtake. Or if I press and hold it for a second, it will just keep flashing until I turn it off. So, yeah, I have to
You
remember
forget
to turn it off.
that when you've turned your steering wheel back, it doesn't self-cancel.
It doesn't have self-cancels, yeah. So it's clever, but not that clever.
Yeah.
But no, it's lovely.
It is wicked. I mean, it is everything I thought it would be, and some.
Yeah.
Sizing wise, these seats, amazing fit.
Like we're 2 big lads.
Yeah, and I don't feel compact. I feel held, not compact. It does help I've lost a few pounds for sure, but
Definitely.
and the fact that we're touching elbows, I can't imagine what it'd be like to actually have a handbrake.
Oh my gosh.
You're sort of like trying to.
That was part of the reason we wanted the electric handbrake, so
Yeah.
you can actually have an enjoyable, comfortable position, like a ride position.
It's not the done thing,
No.
but it has made for a nicer driving position for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, that was a twig.
So what are your plans for the rest of the year then? Just
Enjoy it. Well,
enjoy it.
I'm away for a month, so I won't be able to use it then.
Yeah, leave the keys where I can find them.
Yeah, and nah, just enjoy it. There's not really much I want to do. I'm going to make some bushes for the rear suspension because they were squeaking a bit and annoying me.
Yeah.
And then yeah, just enjoy it. Do some track days, go for some tours. We'll do like a coffee morning or something.
Yeah, we definitely need to meet up and
then-
show anyone that wants to come along and see it, whether you've got a kit car or not.
Yeah,
Come and have a look,
TTs,
yeah.
cars, whatever you want. Don't even have to have either. Just come and have a look.
Yeah.
Come and see if there's anything else you would do to it or make it different.
This is so nice on this day, innit? Like the weather
Ah.
is like I said, Rob said, it's probably 10, maybe 11 degrees, but the sun is shining and it's not cold.
It's not.
The breeze is lovely. I couldn't imagine driving it on a winter's day. You'd want a helmet, heated jacket,
Gloves, glasses, boots, anything.
Yeah, it's just nice how quick it pulls out of everywhere and just... And it's not loud. The exhaust sounds nice, it's not too much.
It's not drony.
It has just a really nice sporty tone to it, doesn't it?
It does. It's such a nice like drive as well.
And I bet you
everything.
get head turns, don't you?
Everywhere you go, everyone's nice.
Everyone's like,
Yeah.
oh mate, I love it. I think it's wicked.
Yeah, I can't wait to do some more like, we'll have to do some challenges.
Yes.
TT kit car battles.
Yes, time well spent. I reckon we should do a 50-mile road trip somewhere.
Yeah,
Using A roads and B roads, nice drive, maybe on that ride app.
yeah, definitely.
Do some back roads, both brim it, do 50 miles, and then brim it again. First click, stop, see who does the better miles to gallon, because they're both 1.8s.
Yeah.
Mine's turbo, weighs more. Yours is less turbo, weighs less.
Yeah.
See if it's really that good.
Well, I reckon it does about 32. What's yours?
So, like nice driving, 70 mile an hour on cruise, like late 30s.
Yeah. Flooring it.
Flooring it everywhere, probably 20,
Okay.
I reckon.
So I reckon mine was a combined when I went to MK. It's a bit of flooring, a bit of cruising, and I got 32 to the gallon. So I'd like to know if I was going
How
on a
accurate? How accurate is your fuel gauge?
No, it's not accurate.
Because it says just over half. What's that likely
What are you
to
looking
be?
at?
Oh, I'm looking at oil pressure.
That's oil pressure, bro.
Oh yeah,
I've got a
fuel's full.
tank. No, so when
Is it full, half empty? Or
so
is
full
it...
is full, empty is 10 litres. So I've got 10 litres left.
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad position
No,
to be
it's good.
So you could easily do 100, 150 miles before it sort of tells you that you haven't got a lot.
Yeah, so when I went to MK, I brimmed it before I left,
Yeah.
and then when I come back, I brimmed it again, and it took 22 litres, and the tank's, I think, 32 litres.
Yeah.
So, and that was 165 miles.
Nice. To be fair, 160 miles in this, you're going to warrant a needing to stop.
Oh yeah, you're going to need
For
to
a stretch your legs, stretch your back.
Yeah,
Probably have a wee because it's shaking the bits out of you.
but it's not that shaky, is it? It's quite a smooth
No, it's
drive.
quite a smooth drive.
And
Depends what the road's like, doesn't it?
It does, but even the tracking like MK, look at that.
Yeah. Drives dead straight, hands free.
Dead straight. Well, I've got my hand on the wheel. Hi.
They're either bibbing at the lady at the bus stop or they saw us on YouTube and were like, "Yay!" There they are.
But no, I think
It's a shame we couldn't get up to Kitfist on this because you were working.
it's on cool.
It would have been interesting to see what the quarter mile time would have been.
Yeah.
Because compared to an MX-5,
yeah, it's half the weight, but obviously it's only 140 horsepower, so it would be interesting. I don't know what it'd do. Probably like 14s,
Yeah.
15s maybe.
but it would be interesting to see what it would have been like compared to the book figures on an
MX-5.
MX-5.
That's on like a rolling road though, isn't it? It's not actually.
Yeah, but it will still give you. I think you could Google
yeah, of
what
course.
people's best times are because there's plenty of them out there.
Yeah. Plenty of qualified drivers
Yeah. In Mexico.
in Mexico, always in Mexico.
But now, mate, I love it. I think we've done well.
I think we have, like, I love it now.
What's scary is we're going along the road 40, 50, 60 mile an hour in something we built in your garage.
And we're
It's
just
like-
electrical engineers. We're not
Yeah.
like anything special.
It is a little bit terrifying.
You follow a guide, you get some tools, and you turn up with a car that's road legal.
And it is done to what you interpret, what they say
Yeah.
is the right thing to do. Because
Yeah.
on an IVA, they don't check how tight you've done the bolts.
No. So you better
That
hope
is
that
it.
your torque wrench is calibrated and good.
Yeah, check your white knuckle testing.
Or you just give it 10 ugga-duggas and hope for the best.
I tell you what though, is against a large vehicle you do feel awfully small.
Can you get that on the 360?
Yeah. I'll do a pan sideways.
We are tiny.
Absolutely tiny.
So we're heading towards the A41, so maybe we'll put our foot down just a little bit and see how she feels.
Not that you'll be able to hear anything, you'll just be able to see us going,
Yeah. You'll see Rob's hair just disappear.
yeah. What's left of it will be up here somewhere.
Yeah. Until I go Turkey next year and get it done.
Next modification.
That is the next, that's a personal modification. But no, I love it. Like, there's not really much more I can do. Like, obviously when we bought the kit, I bought everything I wanted to do to it after IVA, like the aero screen and the diffuser and the nicer bits. I've done it all.
But there's not really anything that needs doing. I mean, you'll progress and you might want to change a few things.
Yeah.
You might be able to add a little wind deflector here, like a little clear screen, or
They do like a little
half door. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that will just be as you go. I don't think you're going to do any drastic changes.
No, I might do some like wrapping, so some like
Add some little features just to break up the solid colour.
Yeah, but I love it. Like, it's so nice.
It is phenomenal. It's mad to think what that screen actually does.
Yeah, because before
It, honestly, it's like having a motorbike or going in a go-kart with no helmet. You just, it's literally, put your head out the window of a car doing 70. That's what it felt like.
Before I fitted the aero screen, I went down the A41, and by the time I got to where I went, my neck was sore.
If you watch Jeremy Clarkson, you know when he puts his head out the window, it's like. It's a little windy. It's a bit windy. What's it like with it being out, Tigger? What's it like? Terrible. Quality. But we're doing 70 miles an hour, and I'm just hoping a stone doesn't flick up. Yeah, it is a little windy. A little bit. The setup that MK's done is really nice, isn't it? With the suspension, there's hardly any lean. There's a little bit, which is enough to give you the feel of the weight transfer.
But that is because I haven't adjusted my dampening yet. I need to see what I want.
Oh, is it still on soft?
It's still on soft, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we need to.
That would explain the travel.
Yeah, we need to up it a little bit.
But that is something you can dial in as you go.
It is.
What's it like for kicking out with the LSD?
Oh, that's easy. I just need to find somewhere that's private road and will allow me to do it.
No, but how do you find it?
Like what?
As in, like, if you plant it, can you feel like you know when it's going to snatch, when it's going to go?
Obviously, if you just floor it, it's not going to. You have to make it do it.
You have to make it so it pulls around really nice.
Yeah.
No slip, no open wheel, no slide. Just, unless it's soft surface.
Yeah.
Or you're giving it a kick.
Yeah. Or if it's damp or something like, and you give it a bit too much. But just flooring it round a roundabout is fine. Like it grips.
You can feel it really grip really well, and it digs in. It's no one tire fire feel.
Yeah, nah, it is really nice. Like, and this is a bit of a good bend. It feels nice.
Yeah, it holds lovely, yeah.
It's planted.
What's the old brakes like? Oh, cool.
Yep. Good. Show how easy the back end does not come out or does come out.
So how do you find them 4-pot wheelwoods?
Yeah, they're really good, so we'll test them here.
Hold on, let me get my foot in. Yeah, go on. Yeah, so it stops pretty well.
But if you want to just like a...
Yeah, it does come to an awfully quick stop.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's nice, like, you can't beat it.
There's definitely some confidence in them.
Oh, there's a lot of confidence, like, obviously...
Apart from the locking up, you do need to remember no ABS.
Yes.
So,
but if you like just jab them, without not you can see how good they are.
Yeah.
But no, like, it's quality, like.
I do need to make some sort of beard holder because I feel like someone's going like this in my face all the time.
Do you know what I did like? I've got one of the paintball masks.
Yeah.
And it covers like your whole face. It's awesome.
Yeah, because I don't feel like the wind's hitting me in the mouth. It's sort of above my head, above my eyes.
If you put your hand up like here.
Yeah, you can feel the wind start about there, which then transfers to about there. So it is a nice nice feeling. It just, the wind kind of does this and sort of catches the beard up.
But no, it's cool. It is proper cool. So yeah.
I think it is the ultimate day trip car.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to go out for a Sunday morning drive
down to the calf,
especially if you live in a great area where the roads are great, the Cotswolds, the Dales, anywhere in Wales, anywhere where you've got 40, 50 miles of country miles driving, then this is definitely the car for you. Would I go on a 4 or 5 day road trip? Probably not. It depends how old you are and to how comfortable your seats are. But as a rule, it is very, very good. People do not look clearly. No indication. Oh, there is an indication they just didn't see us.
Just didn't see me going round the roundabout.
It's because we're too small. They just looked, their eye lines past the car.
Yeah. But no, I'm absolutely thrilled with it. Like, we've done a lovely job on the build.
Oh, I mean, and everyone that's seen it is just like, wow.
Yeah.
This is like
the levels of OCD in this car.
But I think that sort of plays on the fact that the IVA, when we got there, he was like, wow, this is a good one.
Yeah, and
for them to say that, you think, well, we're obviously doing all right.
Yeah. And the IVA assurance guy, what was his name? Was it Stuart?
Yeah, the guy who's in charge of IVA standards across the board.
Yeah,
Like,
he was pretty chuffed with it as
Yeah.
well. So you got to know you've done a good job.
yeah. And you just know that it should stand up to time if it is built to that standard.
What's this car doing?
What are you doing? We meant to guess? No? No guessing? All right.
Use your indicators or something. Flipping heck. Oh, they're back out.
Oh, she wanted to follow see what it's like from the back.
She wanted to see what it looks like. She's like, I'm on YouTube.
Is that the Parrott Bros? Let's pull over and have a look.
Yeah. But nah, it is quality, guys. Like, if you're interested in doing one, I'd say do it. Like, me and Dom, for years, we always sort of looked at the random things on eBay. Quad bikes, kit cars.
Oh, we've done them all.
Everything, like go-karts. And if you wanted to do it, it's not silly money.
And like I said, you can buy one.
You could buy one built, and you could have some fun in it for a year and flog it on. They don't really depreciate much.
Plus, then if you bought it and like it, you can then order and build one.
Yeah. What more could you want than building your own car
Yeah.
and having some fun in the process?
Yeah. I mean, the best time to probably build one is go out, see all the lads in the summer, go to all the meets, sit in them, see what you like, and then maybe sort of order one midsummer. Comes in the winter.
Get it ready
Spend
for
all
the next year.
Yeah, spend all winter doing it. It only took us so long because we were doing it together, so we both had to be free. We had to film it. Rob changed his mind 5 times on everything we did.
Well, yeah.
So, and then we did something, and then MB Special said you could do it better, so we did it better.
Then we changed it again.
But yeah,
But have you told the guys about what you've invested in? Or
I
not?
haven't. No, that is
Still
a secret. Yeah.
Oh, there
Yeah.
we go. What is that?
The next channel car has been purchased, and will be a very interesting one.
It is going to be one hell of a.
And it'll be a little bit more in.
Exciting
It'll be a
exercise.
little bit more in depth, a little bit more acquired, a little bit more involved. But that's all I'm saying.
Forward, is it?
No, we've already cut it up,
That will be good.
but that will be unveiled soon enough.
Yeah. You see what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that didn't go out.
There was a little. You lifted off the tyres. It was like
But if I wanted to get it sideways,
Yeah.
just a little clutch kick and
tiny bit more.
tiny bit more, and it would have been like.
But that was on the edge of traction. Like
Yeah.
you just kind of feel it lift up and just.
But these tyres are cold. It's a
Yeah.
cold day.
It is a cold day.
And
Yeah.
the pressures are quite high. If we went on track, I'd be dropping the pressures.
10, 15,
Yes, they're at, what do we set them to? 20 or 18?
something stupid.
They're 20 or 18 at the moment.
Half the value of what they probably would be.
On track, I'd probably drop them to 12, see how I got on, because by the time they get hot, it'll be about 18 again.
Because tyre pressures is directly correlated to vehicle weight,
Yeah.
mass.
So I bet
et cetera,
people in
so-
TTs and that are thinking,
Oh, 30,
10? What's he
30
saying?
33 to 35, on
Yeah.
track probably late 20s.
Yeah, so if you're saying 10, they're probably thinking it's going to come off the rim.
What does Joe run his go-kart at? 8?
Yeah.
Like,
But it's like you got
insane.
the car weighs 560, or
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
probably about 800 kilos now. 'cause
I was
you've got
about to say.
two bulky lads in it, but
Full tank of juice, yeah.
full tank of juice, full of coolant and oil,
Yeah. But no breakdown tools.
but no breakdown
No
tools 'cause
tools.
the boot's at home.
Yeah. Not that you'd get much in there anyway.
I could fit a couple of screwdrivers and
Why would you want the added weight?
yeah. I will make a little tool, like a tool list of just things that I might
You literally
need.
just need something for nipping up Jubilees or that kind of thing. Like,
don't
I know you
know
got
any-
spring clips,
I
but
was going to say, I don't have
pair of
tools.
grips for spring clips, because if something does
Yeah.
accidentally pop off or find itself loose, or you want to pull it off, put it back on again.
But look at that, clutch control.
Yeah. It is. There's a lot of foot room.
Yeah.
A lot of foot room.
Do you reckon it needs a foot rest? Like a little OMV
I think I just need to pull my seat forward a bit, because I'm at the point where I've got my feet that I can't touch at the top. I'm literally, the very edge of my foot is just touching the footwell.
But would you want like an angled footrest? Because then I could put
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah,
just so it's,
you could put it at like
Yeah.
a 40 degree. I don't. At the moment, I'm all right. But then again, you can always sit with your foot against that carbon thing. For me, that's fine.
yeah.
It's not uncomfortable. But yeah, maybe.
Look at that
What a
little
carpet
brass
car.
car. What we saying?
Yeah, I think there's a good drive, mate.
I'm loving it. I've lost my hair. Don't worry about
I was
that.
about to say.
out. It's too grippy.
You do look like you've been electrocuted.
I have.
I'm glad I went for the hat.
So I'm just showing off this lovely tan line. Now there is one noise. Can you hear it now? And now you can't hear it.
Yeah.
So that I think is the clutch release bearing.
It does sound like a clutch release
So
bearing.
I need to put, so it's all new.
Yeah.
So I think I just need to take the clutch fork rubber off and just get a tiny little copper slip on the you know, the pressure plate.
Minor details.
But other than that, there's like, look, I've put my foot on the clutch very slightly.
Yeah.
Silent. Little bit of exhaust
To be
noise.
fair, there is so many questionable noises. Just driving along, I can hear the suspension moving because it's literally
That's
just
one side.
I can touch it from here.
That's one side. That's the
side you
driver's
didn't
side.
grease.
Yeah, the side I didn't grease because I had the passenger side fully apart. Had all the arms off yesterday to try and figure out
Chasing the noise.
trying to figure out what this dodgy squeak is, and we put it down to the suspension.
It
bushes.
literally just sounds like something flexing, just
Yeah.
a tiny bit.
very, very slightly.
But now, mate, that is bang on.
Quality in it.
Yeah.
Absolute. I'm so chuffed with it.
Oh, it is everything I thought it would be and more.
You get the squeaky brakes.
Yeah.
You get everything.
All the theatrics. Well, I hope you've enjoyed us blabbing on whilst driving the car. It has been an absolute pleasure and a treat to go out in, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys to see it come along to we'll bring a TT and kit car breakfast meet when the weather's a bit more predictable.
Probably be like
Because
June.
people
June
can,
time?
yeah, people can travel from further, come meet up, have a look, have a sit in it, see what you think, and MK will take orders over the phone or the internet.
And we'll take our commission.
Yeah,
for
and they
more
do
parts.
They do a Parrott Bro spec. Can I have a Parrott Bro spec, please?
That sounds expensive though.
It does.
There's a lot of carbon involved in that.
It does. But until next time, guys.
Bye for now.
See you later.